If you are getting a Roku fuzzy picture, you are at the right place. We have got some easy ways that you can use to fix this issue. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Restart Roku. When you see distorted or fuzzy pictures on Roku, first of all, restart the device. A simple restart can often fix minor bugs and errors that can trigger such issues. You can turn off Roku and detach the power cables from the wall outlet. Then wait for some time before you reconnect everything and restart Roku. If the picture still appears to be blurry or fuzzy, check the connections. Method 2. Check for connectivity issues. The next thing you should check is whether the internet connection is stable. An unstable internet connection can be responsible for these kinds of issues. You can check the internet speed on another device like your PC by visiting speedtest.net. If the internet speed is slow, you can contact your service provider. Next, you can power cycle the router or modem. To do that, unplug the modem or router from the power outlet. Wait at least for a couple of minutes, then turn on the router or modem and see if this could fix the issue. Method 3. Reconnect to your network. Go to Roku settings, then go to network. Then set up connection. Next, select wireless. Let the scan complete. Select your network and type the password. Make sure to enter the correct password. Once done, select connect. Now check if this could fix the issue. Method 4. Use Ethernet connection. You can also shift to a different network and see if that works for you. If you have access to a different Wi-Fi connection, then switch to that. You can also choose an Ethernet connection as it ensures a more stable connection. Also, make sure the Ethernet cable is properly connected and there is no loose connection. Method 5. Remove other devices. Sometimes the devices around your Roku and router may jam the internet signal and cause the image to be fuzzy. So, you can try taking these devices far away from your Roku device and router. Once you take them away, restart your Roku and check if the issue is fixed. Method 6. Check for software update. The next thing you can do is update your Roku software. An outdated system version can be responsible for triggering such issues. To update the Roku, head to Settings. Select System. Select Software Update. Confirm if prompted. Wait for the process to complete. Wait till the system installs the latest updates. Once done, you can restart the system and check. Method 7. Change display type. The next thing you can do is try a different display type on the Roku device. To change that, go to Settings from the home page. Then select Display Type. Change the display type and see what works for you. Method 8. Clean the Roku device. Keeping your Roku device clean is essential for optimal performance. Here are some steps to help you maintain your Roku audio device. Unplug your Roku audio device from the power source. Gently wipe the exterior with a soft, lint-free cloth to remove any dust or debris. Avoid using liquid cleaners directly on the device. Check periodically for dust buildup and clean as needed. Method 9. Check the screen. You should also check the Roku display for any signs of damage. Check for any unusual scratches or cracks on the screen. In this case, you need to repair it or get it replaced. So consult an expert to do that. Method 10. Try a different monitor or TV. Connect your Roku device to a different TV or monitor that you know is working properly. Use the same HDMI cable and ensure all connections are secure. Now check if the picture is clear there. If the picture is clear, then there is a problem with the TV or monitor. In this case, you need to replace them. Method 11. Use official adapters only. Using third-party power adapters can indeed cause issues with Roku and even damage your Roku device. Stick to the official Roku power supply to ensure compatibility and safety. Look for any labels or markings on the adapter itself. Official Roku adapters typically have the Roku logo and model information printed on them. Visit the official Roku support page and check the images of their official adapters. Compare these images with your adapter. Method 12. Limit continuous usage. You should limit your Roku system usage. This means you should avoid using your Roku device such as streaming videos or playing games for long periods without breaks. When you are done watching or using your Roku, power it off completely. This allows the device to cool down and prevents it from overheating and causing screen distortions. Over time, electronic devices generate heat. Turning off your Roku gives it a chance to cool down and maintain optimal performance. Method 13. Check the HDMI cable. The issue can also occur due to a damaged HDMI cable. Unplug each end of the HDMI cable on the Roku player, TV, AVR or soundbar, whatever you have. Then check for any physical damage. If there is any sign of damage on the HDMI cable, replace it immediately. If there is no sign of damage, disconnect and reconnect it. To do so, make sure that the Roku device is turned on. Disconnect the power cords from the source and disconnect the HDMI cables. Wait for a few minutes and then reconnect the power cords first. Then turn on the Roku device and reconnect the HDMI cables. Make sure the cable is connected firmly and there is no loose connection. Now check if the problem is solved. Method 14. Try a different HDMI port. Sometimes the HDMI port on your Roku may be faulty. Plug the cable into a different HDMI port on the device if available and check if the issue persists. Method 15. Clear your cache and data. From the home screen, press the home button on the remote 5 times, then press the up arrow button. Now, press the rewind button twice and then press the fast forward button 2 times. Wait for Roku to restart. Temporary data called cache and cookies can get corrupted and take more space over time, so they cause unexpected issues. This process should clear the cache on Roku TV, and by doing that, you make sure you can prevent additional problems. Method 16. Update the channel. If you are getting the issue while watching a specific channel, then update it. To update the channel you are getting issue with on your Roku device, press the home button on your Roku remote. Then, press the right directional button. Next, highlight the channel. Then, press the star button on your remote. Next, select check for updates. Then wait for the app to update. Finally, press OK. Method 17. Delete and reinstall the channel. The next thing you can do is uninstall and then reinstall the channel you are getting issue with. Here are the steps to reinstall a channel on Roku. Go to the Roku home screen. Use the arrow buttons to find the channel you want to uninstall. Press the star key on your remote to open the channel options menu. Select remove channel and confirm the removal. Restart your Roku device to ensure the changes take effect. Now go to the Roku home screen, select streaming channels from the left side bar. Search for the channel. Select the channel and click Add Channel. If prompted, enter your PIN or confirm the installation. Click OK to confirm. If the channel requires login credentials, you may need to sign back in after reinstalling. If the above steps do not work, perform a factory reset on your Roku device and then reinstall the channel. To do that, open Settings. Then navigate to System. Next, select Advanced System Settings. Select Factory Reset. Enter the number and follow as shown to finish the process. Wait for the device to restart. Once the device restarts, reinstall the channel as shown and try to watch it, and you shouldn't get the error. And there you have it, the methods to fix Roku fuzzy picture issue. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solution solved your problem. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.